Today I will be discussing about pre-settlement inspection. So you found your dream home, signed the contract, and settlement day is almost here, but there's a crucial step left, your final inspection. I recommend that you organise your final inspection 2 to 3 days before settlement after the seller moves out. Why do you need to do a pre-settlement inspection, you may be wondering? The reason is to make sure that the property is in the same condition as it was when you signed the contract. So some of the things that you should be checking when you do your final inspection is that the doors and locks work. I also recommend asking the agent what keys you'll be getting, what remotes, checking the windows, and if there are keys for those windows, that those locks have keys and that those keys will be provided to you. Checking that the windows are in good order and there's no cracks in the windows. Checking lights and power points to make sure that they are all working. Checking that there is hot water and the taps are working. Also that there's no water standing in the sink, that it all drains away cleanly. Also recommend checking all of the appliances such as the stove, range hood, oven, exhaust fans, heating and cooling or split systems. All of these items should be checked to make sure they're working and that they are in the same condition as they were when you signed the contract. Also checking that if there is a split system, that the manuals are there for the split systems, also remotes, and all appliances that have remotes, the remotes are all there and you've been able to check that the remotes are working. You should also do a sweep of the house and around the outside to make sure there's no rubbish or debris left behind. And also when you check to make sure that there's no new damage that wasn't there when you signed the contract. If you find a problem, don't panic. You can call your conveyancer and they will be able to document whatever issues you have found. They will then call the conveyancer of the vendor and send an email and try to work out what can be fixed or what needs to be done in the situation where there is an issue. Usually the most common option is that the vendor fixes it, or if there's not enough time for the item to be fixed or rectified, then the vendor can agree to allow a reduction for what it would cost to fix that item. Or alternatively, there can be a delay of settlement if the item is going to be a huge expense or more quotes are needed. I hope that explains to you about final inspection and what are the things that you should check. Thank you.